Geico tail of the tape, size up this way. Nakatani has the height and reach advantage, but he fights big also. It's just not on paper. This is a guy who fights tall, fights big, Timmy.
Yes, he does, and that brings me to say this, that Andrew Maloney may have to resort to something that...
instructions in the dressing room. You both know what I expect. A good, clean fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
May have to resort to something that doesn't require a whole lot of skill. How about effort, determination, will to win? He's going to have to take a few to get inside to be able to operate and work against Nakatani.
World Championship fight at 115 pounds. And then we will get you set for Haney and Lomachenko, the ESPN Plus pay-per-view. There's a left hand from Nakatani, trying to split the guard of Maloney. Fires it off again.
Blocked by Maloney, doing a good job.
Be careful.
And any chance he's trying to body up Nakatani. Be a little rough in the inside. There's nothing wrong with that.
He should be rough and be physical. Good shot right there, Nakatani. But he should also throw to the body. Clean, crisp shots right there.
Trying with the short right uppercut on the inside was Maloney. Oh, it was a body shot that time from Nakatani as Maloney came forward and tried to land the right hand upstairs and expose that flank. And Nakatani filled it with a left hand to the body.
Sometimes when you hit a fighter to the body, it reminds them that they too can punch to the body.
There's a 1-2 from Nakatani.
Oh, nice shot right there to the body. Break. From Maloney.
The undisputed world champion, Devin Haney, putting all 4 belts on the line against the former unified lightweight champion, Vasily Lomachenko. That is coming up.
Maloney froze him right in his tracks. You see him moving around, trying to clear his head right now.
Doubles up the uppercut, and then goes with a knockdown, scored with a right uppercut. 2 lefts and a right, Nakatani scores it.
You know, the poison for him is the uppercut. He leans over his front knee when he's trying to get inside, as you see right there, leaning over his front knee. And I knew Nakatani had an uppercut waiting for him, and that's why I said what I said at the beginning.
The undefeated power puncher looking to get after Maloney here.
It's the upper test. Right and left uppercut.
Comes in, left uppercut again, right uppercut again. And Maloney's pressing shoulder to shoulder and looking to tie up.
But he's leaning over his feet. Nakatani sees it. He's taking advantage.
Wraps it around to a body shot with the right hand.
Nakatani went away from the upper and then came back to it after the body shot.
Another right hand to the body, showing all the offense here in round number 2. The undefeated recent world champion who moved up in weight, looking to claim another division. Stakes are much higher here, though. His first attempt at a widely recognized world title. Nakatani's had one.
I see blood from Maloney, from the nose and I believe the eye.
The right eye looks like there's some redness and some blood. Ooh. There's another right uppercut from Nakatani.
That's the shot, the right or left uppercut.
With 3 straight uppercuts that scored the knockdown early on here in round number 2.
Maloney has to forget about the head and just go down to the body. Focus on the body.
He landed 17 of those, including the uppercuts that scored the knockdown. Big, big round for the undefeated Nakatani.
The only way Maloney's going to slowly get himself in this fight is by letting his punches go. When he is in range, close to Nakatani, he's got to throw. He's got to start putting some money in the bank with body shots and uppers and short shots inside. That's going to slowly start to discourage and start to wear down Nakatani. But just taking shots and clinching is not going to do it.
It's not going to do it. He got to find the right range, right? And it wouldn't hurt if he was to feint a little bit more. Feint, clear the punch first.
Just missed a big right hand right there.
He's walking right into these shots.
There's a right uppercut again, as blood streams down the face of Nakatani from that clash. Maloney's been cut as well.
Tess, that's a long-range uppercut. That's a nasty punch to get hit with.
He looking for that uppercut.
That was the
on
feint you were looking for.
That's
right
the
there.
feint,
And
yes.
that caused good shot. Before I could finish my sentence, Nakatani corrected himself and landed the uppercut.
Knockdown was scored in round number 2. Big clash of heads earlier in this round.
Not sure Maloney can be first as often as coach wants to. Good shot right there.
Could hear it.
Not sure Nakatani has gotten out of second gear yet. I think he's still fighting on cruise control. No respect to Maloney, but he's facing a smaller guy. Everything that Nakatani has thrown has pretty much landed. He's feeling good about where he's at, and he hasn't had to dig deep into a bag of any kind, skill, different type punches, or even his will. He hasn't been forced to do that. Maloney's got to take him there.
And the work rate, a significant gap as he's thrown over 100 more punches than Maloney. Tried to time a left hand as Maloney opened up.
Yep, off the probe. That's it. Just occupying that space, keeping him at bay, putting a barrier. He's sitting on that back foot.
Stop. Be careful. No, no, no.
Just missed a straight left right there, Nakatani.
There's the right uppercut. We got to work. We got to try to get him to the ropes and go to the body. But look at the total power punches through 4 rounds. You see the distinct advantage, 46 to 19 for Nakatani. And he's already scored a knockdown as well.
All that's easier said than done.
It is, because you got to go through fire. You got to go through a ton of leather and power in order to have your
Break. I got it.
an opportunity to land your own offense. It's difficult to do. It's a good jab over the top right there from Maloney.
That right arm, Maloney has to stop clinching with that right arm and let his shots go.
He's reaching out. He's reaching out. He's the one that's causing the clinch.
He's reaching he's grabbing the dangerous hand, which is the left arm. That's what he wants to stop from hitting him to the head and to the body. So he's thinking about protecting himself over punching.
Wow.
And more success with the uppercuts by Nakatani here in round 5.
Yeah, but he took the power off. Oh, that was a nice little trick right there. He had his head down. He hit him right in the thigh. That was Nakatani is something else.
Nakatani's not done with those uppercuts.
But look, he shortened his shot up, and he's getting him there. He let off the power just a little bit. He just wants to touch him, just as his coach is telling him to do. And then he's going to lower the boom sooner or later.
They are not the long-range uppercut that Dre was referencing earlier.
Just head snapping,
Yep.
Jess. That's it.
Stop. No, no, don't punch.
And he hits hard enough that it hurts.
It's a dead zone for Maloney. He doesn't need to be out there.
Even when he gets close, he's getting ate up with uppercuts.
But at least he's in range to punch. He can't hit Nakatani from that range, from long range. His arms aren't long enough. This right here, this Nakatani's
this
range.
so
Just
discouraging.
missed that straight left right there.
I'm just telling, it's just so discouraging right now. I'm watching this fight. I'm just saying he's getting beat on the outside and he's getting beat on the inside.
Step back.
I mean, what else can you result to?
I think this is exactly
My
the fight
goodness.
that his trainer, Rudy Hernandez, expected. Listen, we've been around Rudy Hernandez for years and years. The brother of the former late world champion, Genaro Hernandez. He speaks of Nakatani in ways that few trainers speak of their charges in.
Good shot right there from Maloney.
The changeup shot. It wasn't a right hand.
Good body shot
Yes.
from
Right
Maloney.
hand comes in from Maloney.
But he can't land that if he doesn't throw.
There, he gave his right arm right there. When
Box
you
out.
reach out
Step
and you give
back.
your right arm, it's going to get tied up.
Here's the bell.
Keep your hands in tight.
We're going to have the punch of the night from our undercard when we come back. You got to see this.
Still got work to do on defense, but every fighter has work to do. Excited to see more of him in the future. Good sneaky right hook right there to the body from Nakatani.
Nakatani and Maloney here. WBO Junior Bantamweight World Championship on the line. Nakatani with a 65-32 connect advantage and a 10-8 second round. Scored the knockdown with an uppercut in the second round.
Break.
Reminder, at the conclusion of this World Championship fight, we will hear from the undefeated pound-for-pound elite Shakur Stevenson, already a 2-division champion. He is greatly interested in what happens in our undisputed title fight tonight between Haney and Lomachenko.
Oh, good shot right there from Maloney. I like what Nakatani did a few minutes ago. He sat on the ropes. He gained momentum and actually used the ropes to allow him to explode up with some short body shots. Not a big reaction from Maloney. Probably wasn't seen at home, but that's a nice move from Nakatani. Veteran move from the young fighter.
You're holding. Let his arm go. There you go.
You know, I thought Nakatani was just a power guy. I thought he just had one punch. Beautiful uppercuts up the middle.
Good short right hand from Maloney right there. Nakatani took it well. You know, a fighter's having success when the things he got hit with, the punches, they're not quite landing the way they did early on, and his punches are landing cleaner and having more of an effect.
/ pay-per-view. You can go to your mobile app and just click the fight tile, purchase the pay-per-view. This is, so far, listen, we've had great moments in the sport this year.
That's some old school tactics right there.
You either see a fighter freeze on the ropes a lot of times, or you see them panic along the ropes, and Nakatani did neither.
There you go.
Good
There's
shot
a body
right there.
shot that comes in. And then 2 uppercuts come right back from Nakatani.
Which is to be expected.
Blood coming from the nose of Maloney.
Stop. Okay, that's all right. Keep going. Box.
It's a good fight.
Referee's doing a great job as well, trying to stay out of the action as often as he can, as much as he can.
Mark Nelson.
Good shot right there. I felt that body shot right there from Nakatani. That was good. He spun out. Good shot from both guys.
Wow, both guys going to the body simultaneously. And then another right hand ripped by Maloney. This is a good 7th round.
That's the heart I'm talking about. That's the effort I'm talking about. That's what I want to see.
Rudy Hernandez has done a good job with that cut from the clash of heads right in the middle of the forehead of Nakatani. Both men were cut early on in this fight.
At this point in the fight, both fighters giving just as much as they're getting.
And if you're Nakatani, you're saying, oh my God, what's keeping this man up? Every other guy that I faced in my careers this far, I hit him with these shots and they fall. But this man continues to come back.
Andrew Maloney is so determined.
Ooh, oh, he robbed him with that. He hurt him a little bit with that. I saw his legs buckle a bit.
Get off his neck, Andrew.
Well-paced 7th round here. World title on the line at 115 pounds. Oscar Valdez will be in the co-feature on the pay-per-view portion.
Just spoke with Rudy Hernandez, who trains Junto Nakatani, and he says, look, we've got a guy with a strong will in front of us. We want to be at the distance. He's getting inside, so Junto's got to land those uppercuts to keep discouraging him.
Stop. I got it.
He got to keep landing those uppercuts, but see a small change in his tactics here. He wants to maintain on the outside. He's using his jab a lot more. Nakatani looking to set up, creating some space for himself, making it a little bit more difficult for Maloney to get inside on him.
And that's when Maloney's having all this trouble.
Yep.
Where he's allowing this to happen. Just because Nakatani makes an adjustment doesn't mean that you go along with it. Maloney needs to live inside, not just taking punches, but landing as well.
Taking a whole lot of leather trying to get to that spot, that one spot, and that's mid-range to inside.
The last round was a heavy offensive round for Maloney, so he's probably taking this round off, trying to recover it, but he's doing it in the wrong way. If you're going to take a round off, you can't get hit in the meantime. Not like he's getting hit, because one shot may get in there and land in the right spot, and you could go down or go out.
He needs to be all the way out, Dre. Allow Nakatani to come try to hunt him down. Just change it. Rest. Use your legs a bit. Stay on the outside and stay away from harm's way. Good body shot.
Yeah, left hand to the body, and then back to the uppercut goes Nakatani. And here's the clap, and turns on the offense a little more. 4-punch combination, and weaving his way out. Back to the right uppercut. And that's how we finish the 8th. You have to let your hands go. They feel that they can't give any more rounds away here. Angelo Hyder, who a week ago was in the corner of Andrew's brother Jason when Jason won, when Jason became a bantamweight champion last week. Now the pressure's on Andrew, the twin brother.
Yes, it is, and he told him right. He was honest with him in the corner, and that's what a fighter needs to hear. He's doing the right thing. He's back in the pocket where he belongs, where he should be. And he's doing the bump that his trainer was asking for as well.
Jason was great last week in just sticking to a game plan and doing what he needed to do against Vincent Astrolabia. Just stuck with the jab, boxed his way to a win. This is a much tougher challenge for this Maloney against Nakatani.
Yes, it is.
Nakatani's like 3 Astrolabias.
Yes, absolutely, Dre.
Break.
Remember, Nakatani scored the knockdown in round number 2.
Yeah, he's slick on the inside, too. Finding small little angles to shoot his uppercuts from. Nice little turnout right there, a little hop pivot.
Yeah, I don't know what turned off in Maloney after the 7th round, which was a competitive round for both, but a good round for him. This 8th round and the 9th, he's just turned off. He seems to not have that same fire that he had when he started to pick up the pace.
Dre, to your point, in round 6 and round 7, he outlanded Junto Nakatani. He outworked him, he outlanded him, and his corner said that to him exactly. He gave him the 8th round off. You cannot do that in a world championship fight.
Well, it's a long way back to Australia.
And remember, you already have a 10-8 round against you early on.
It's just one of those fights where you have to go beyond how you feel. You have to stop thinking, and you have to just work and try to pile up points and try to get a shot through that could hurt your opponent. And you may risk getting knocked out in order to try to get your shot through.
Nice left hook.
Punching between punches.
That's what he needs to do.
I don't care if it's boxing. I don't care if it's any form of sports coaching, leadership, management. That was a clinic right there.
I agree.
He knows his fighter is trailing. He knows time is running out. It's round number 10 of a championship fight. He's delivering a message that we may need to stop him, but he's delivering it in a calm, purposeful, direct way. That was masterful by Angelo Hyder.
He's been hit with some shots tonight. He's had his way for the most part in this fight, but he's not afraid. He doesn't mind scrapping and getting in close. It just doesn't serve him very well, but the toughness is there. Former champion, different division. He's the real deal.
Yeah, it's interesting to think he's the bigger, longer guy. He was a champion at flyweight. So he's moved up here to 115 pounds and could be coming in to a victory in moments unless Maloney can turn things around late. You heard what his own corner had to say about that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of guys in this division is going to be running towards Nakatani and wanting to fight him, especially if he wins this fight tonight.
Don't hold, guys. Andrew, let him go.
Maloney's got 2.5 rounds to try to make something happen.
He needs a knockout.
And he wants to go home and be on that long flight knowing that he's done everything that he possibly can.
Yes.
He can't leave anything here or leave anything in the tank. He wants to leave it all here. See, he's in range. He just didn't let it go right there. That time he did.
1-2 from range. Another 1-2.
Out.
He said he was so disciplined.
Yes.
Never seen a fighter or had another fighter that was disciplined as Nakatani.
ESPN Plus pay-per-view. You can do it on your app. You can do it online. Just click the fight tile, buy the pay-per-view, and you get Haney and Lomachenko and 2 other very good fights. Bernardo, what do you have?
Rudy Hernandez wants this rhythm for his Junto Nakatani. He says speed, speed, power. Don't load up on every shot. Set it up behind the jab and then let him have it.
That's something you often talk about, Timmy, the different pace of punches.
Yeah, because the opponent, he gets used to getting hit with the same pace, the same rate. Now, if you switch it up, then you surprise them. Remember, it's the punch that they don't see is the one that usually hurts them.
Championship rounds here. WBO junior bantamweight title on the line. Nakatani had a flyweight belt. Maloney and an interim belt. Oh! A straight left hand floors Maloney.
5, 6. Listen, are you good
Well,
to go?
Nakatani set it up off the
Protect
jab.
yourself,
Nice
okay?
stick right there. You see the jab? Do you see Maloney? He moved his head to the left to avoid the jab, but then he brought his head.
You good? Walk over here.
Long range left hand from Nakatani. He has been sharpshooting all night, in complete control. The undefeated title-seeking Junto Nakatani. Comes with the left hand again. Tries to split the guard behind the jab. Maloney looking to tie up. Still over a minute to survive here in round number 11.
Protect yourself.
Straight left hand, right on the money. Another one, Tess. Maloney's doing his best to try to clear his head and trying to keep himself in this fight right now.
Give me your gloves. You good? Yeah, protect yourself.
There's that uppercut. He has shown everything in the offensive arsenal tonight. Even that little stop and pop was able to affect him. Maloney just trying to get to the inside to tie up.
Stop.
Final half minute here of round 11.
I can tell you this, you can't doubt the toughness of Maloney. He is one tough cookie.
He is tough, but let me say this. Nakatani's good.
Yeah.
But he is really good.
Yes, he is.
There are a lot of folks like Naoya Inoue,
Yes.
who was the recent undisputed bantamweight champion, who now is going to 122 pounds for a showdown fight for unification against Stephen Fulton, July 25th on ESPN+. That is a great matchup among world champions. Double jab, left hand, uppercut, trying to split the guard. Maloney's face showing you all you need to see.
Break.
Tess, he's so dangerous. Nakatani is so dangerous because not only can he keep his height and his reach, he's just buying his time right now. He's just trying to set up one last punch, trying to end this fight with one shot.
Remember, this fight was almost stopped after the 11th round by the corner of Maloney. They sent him back out, and now he's a half minute away from going the distance in what will most likely be lopsided scores and a championship won for Nakatani. Oh my! That was devastating! He is laid out in brutal fashion. Absolute devastating dynamite power by Nakatani, and now there is a situation in the ring with Maloney. They need medical attention in there right away. That was as brutal of a single punch as you will ever see. Here's what happened.
My gosh.
Watch his legs. That's all you need to know. Watch the legs.
Flick jab. Sting getting range. He sees him coming in. Times him perfectly. Gets his head off the line. Looping left hand. Knuckles pointed down. Oh my goodness.
It's as big as it gets. It's as powerful of a single knockout punch as you'll see in the sport. Junto Nakatani wins a world championship and stays undefeated with this monstrous left hand. And I want you to see it in real time and listen to it. Here it is. Listen to this punch.
And now the WBO Junior Bantamweight Champion of the World, Junto